So hey guys, it's Christy from Retail Bliss. I'm back after just a few weeks of a break to share with you the latest vlog, and this one is focused on contests. So I know a lot of you have maybe tried a contest with your online brand, or maybe you're thinking of doing a contest, and I just wrapped up a contest with Encircled where we had some really great results. So I just wanted to share that with you and give you 5 actionable tips that you can use today to run a better, bigger and more impactful contest for your brand. So starting with number one. Number one is to set a very clear objective. So what is it that you're trying to do with your contest? Number one thing I see is other people running contests on Instagram or on Facebook, and they're like, I got no sales. And I'm like, well, what was the point of your contest? Is the point of your contest to make sales, or is it to gain Instagram followers or Facebook likes? Like, what is the actual purpose of your contest? And once you are able to narrow in on that, that's really important, because then you're setting yourself up for success. If your ultimate goal is to drive website traffic with a contest, then you may have to rethink your approach and your tactics for doing so. Something like Instagram, if you're going to do an Instagram contests are great for adding followers to your account. However, the conversion of those followers to sale, that's more of what they would call a bottom of funnel activity. So you're dealing with a lot of top of funnel activity. I've actually had a contest that I did once with a blogger that converted really well into sales. But what we did was we offered a coupon in a review. It was tied to a review, and then there was a coupon for X% off, and then an opportunity to win one of my designs from my fashion line. So that worked out really well from a sales perspective. But you can see it was a more holistic campaign. It wasn't just one contest or one Instagram post. So my second tip for you that I wrote down here is use a good system. So if you're going to post on Instagram and do just like a one-hit wonder Instagram post, rebrand this photo, or tag somebody in this photo, that's great. But if you're thinking of doing a more holistic type of approach, then you're going to want to really look at actual contest software. So I did a lot of research on different ones, test them out, and my favorite by far, I know some of you may have used Rafflecopter, which I think is an okay solution, was Gleam. And I'll put the link below. It's gleam.io. And it's an integrated contest where you can give people just different actions to do. So like us on Facebook, like us on Instagram, post this photo, join our mailing list. And it's all compliant with like standard spam laws and stuff like that, and integrated with your email provider. So for us, MailChimp. And that works really well. And for us, we were able to set up a 4-week contest. So we had a different prize every week. And we had a different thing people had to do every week to focus on. So, of course, the newsletter across the board was something that people had to do to enter the contest. But we focused on Instagram one week, and Facebook the next week, and then Snapchat the next week. So we really wanted to drive engagement and increase the followers across all of our channels. And without Gleam, I don't think we would have been able to do that. So. My third tip is to create prizes that engage. So really think about your audience and what's like interesting to them. And I think giving somebody like one of my designs from Encircled is a great idea. However, adding a little spice into that is something you can do fairly easily and at low cost. So as an example, one of our more popular prize packs was a pair of our leggings, one of our headbands, and it also was one of those Swell drinking bottles, which are super trendy right now, and a coffee cup. Those 2 items cost us, we purchased them online, they cost us about $20, and they drove an immense amount of interest and engagement and comments and follows. So sometimes just think about what's that one extra item you can add into your prize pack that maybe you don't make, but it's super on brand, it's super aligned and really trending in a positive direction that can bring some interest and excitement to your contest. So the 4th thing I had was create content that is related to your contest. So I think putting up a contest is great, but even better is promoting it with content. So what I did with Encircled, as I mentioned, we ran a 4-week contest through June, and every week was a different prize. And so what we did was we tied in a blog post from either a guest blogger or somebody at Encircled that was similar or related somehow to the prize pack. So we had one on packing tips, tried to do a dress bag giveaway, like a garment bag giveaway. We had one on workout tips for how to stay fit in your hotel room when you're traveling on the road and have no workout equipment, tied in with this leggings and headband prize pack. And it was a really fun and way engagement opportunity for us to drive people to the blog, we put the contest entry form at the bottom of the blog, so people had to kind of scan through that. And one of the requirements was actually to leave a comment on the blog post. So for us, it was really great because people got to check out our blog. Yes, they're going there for a contest, but they got to engage with the content, which is really good for Google. It's really good for our blog. And if what I think we did, which was create valuable content, it's going to inspire people to come back and actually read future posts without contests. So win-win, right? The fifth thing that you have to do when you run any contest is promote it. So don't just set it and forget it. Don't create a contest form and just leave it on your site or your blog or Facebook. You got to actively promote it, and that could look like many different ways. For us, every week we changed our website banner slider, like the main homepage banner, our Facebook timeline photo. We promoted posts on Facebook for it. We changed our links in our social media profiles to it. And though the contest is wrapped up, it's wrapping up tonight actually, what we've seen is thousands of entries, which is great. We've seen increases in engagement on our social media, as well as double-digit increases in followers as well. And these are people who have stuck around after the prizes have been announced. So overall, it's been a really positive experience for us, and it was a very low investment, and it's created a lot of excitement about the brand. So if you're thinking of doing a contest, definitely remember these 5 tips and share them with a friend who you know that's in business if you find this helpful. And stay tuned, sign up for email updates, and you'll make sure that you get all the latest vlogs as they are released. And thanks guys, have a great day. Talk to you soon.